What's up, man? It's your big brother Trey and Genius. You tuned in once again to the famous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we do right. Listen, man. Listen. Okay? I'm about to tell you some shit that you already know, okay? Basically, all right? If you watching this video, I know you a chosen one. You know you a chosen one. You don't need me to tell you that you chosen, because if you chosen, it's something that's been on you all your life, okay? Ever since you was a kid, you've been witnessing the most weirdest shit, the supernatural, the spirit world been talking to you ever since you was a kid. You saw mysterious things happen when you was a kid, all right? You still see it to this day. Nobody can see it but you, because you are the chosen one, all right? You get to see the divine. You get to see how the universe is in synchronization with everything around you. You know this already because you chose it, all right? But stay tuned through the end of this whole entire video, man, because I got something very special for you at the end if you stay tuned to the end, okay? But one thing you got to understand is this, being that you are a chosen one, right? You got to understand your life is going to be totally different from everybody else's life, simply because your presence is really incredibly strong, okay? You know it. You feel it every single time you go around strangers, when you go around people, when you go out to public places, when people come to your house. You already know your energy outweighs, or it outshines most people, all right? And you probably been dealing with this for a long time. You probably been wondering, like, you know, why is it hard for you to make friends? Or why do people act funny when you come around? Why do people, you know, it feels like people are hiding something from you, or it feels like people are being manipulative when they communicate with you. You probably been wondering, why do people act strange when they come around you? Well, listen, I'm telling you, that's because you have a presence, all right? A presence. Right? And when I say presence, what I mean is energy, okay? You probably got other spirit beings that hang with you everywhere you go to assist you. You probably got angel guides that in the spirit realms that's around you, okay? Some of you probably surrounded with legions of angels and archangels everywhere you go. You can feel the presence that you are being guided by something, okay? Like I said, this could be angels, man. You know, this could be your ancestors, you know, always looking out for you. All right. And so when you get into other people's presence, no matter where you go, it'll always be with you. No matter where you go, people notice it. OK, because in other words, it's like it's your aura. It's your aura. All right. Sometimes people might say you glowing up, or sometimes people might say, wow, you look real good today, man. Is everything all right? That's because sometimes you glowing up as a chosen one. Sometimes your aura could become so radiant that you could begin to glow. Your skin will begin to shine. Your eyes will begin to get big. You know what I mean? The hair follicles, you'll begin to shine, and you know, you just begin to look extremely like powerful, okay? And that's very noticeable because everybody can't do this. Everybody don't have this privilege to be chosen, all right? I don't know if y'all know anything about the Bible, but I kind of decoded what it meant when, you know, the story of Joseph. You know, Joseph was also chosen by God, okay, in the Bible. And it was a scripture in the Bible that said that Joseph had a coat of many colors, okay? Now, if you was a dumb person, or if you was looking at it from a worldly point of view, you'd say, oh, coat of many colors. What do you mean? Like different colors of patches on the coat? No, everything is symbolic. You know what I'm saying? What it really meant was he had an aura that was bright in many colors. When your aura is really big, okay, you will know it, because when you get into people's presence, they change instantly. They change instantly. Like when your aura is full of many colors, you got all the colors, the white, pink, blue, green. I'm going to give you an example. Do you know how light is reflected through a prism, like a clear prism or a magnifying glass? If you was to look at it closely, okay, through infrared, you will see the light being reflected through glass or a prism in multiple different colors. Okay, just like the Pink Floyd logo. That's what that symbolizes. Okay, that's energy. Okay, that means energy is coming through you and it is reflecting outside of you in many different colors. That's what it means to have a coat of many colors. And what happened with Joseph's brothers? They was jealous of him. Why? Because he was chosen. He had a strong presence. See, that's one thing you got to understand about your presence. You have power. All right. That's basically, at the end of the day, that's basically what this is all about. You have been given authority. You have been given power. There's nothing that you can't have. Okay. There's nothing that you cannot do. There's nothing that people can do to you behind your back that you will not know. You are lit. Okay. You are lit. All right. And so when you come around when you come on the scene, man, it could be anywhere, man. It could be at a baby shower, man. It could be at a family cookout. All right. It could be at a meetup. Anytime you come on the scene, all eyes on you. Okay. Maybe that's what Tupac felt when he made the song All Eyes on Me. Maybe he felt like that because I know he was the chosen one. He had a different purpose in life. All right. But when you hit the scene, you feel like everybody's looking at you. You feel like everybody's making moves according to where you're located. You feel like people talking behind your back, and that's because they is. You picking up on everything that's going around you intuitively. And see, most of the time, these people, they know you the chosen one. But like I said, they never gonna admit to it because it's just not, it doesn't make them look good. All right. So they never gonna say that you make them nervous. Some of them might. They never gonna say, oh my God, your energy's really bright. You know, they're not gonna say, oh man, you have a great future. They're not gonna say these things. They're not gonna say, oh, you are talented, you are special. How do you know? Because I can sense it on you. I can see it. But they're not gonna tell you that, okay? But they can sense it. They can sense it. Because it's on a much deeper level than what the eye can see, okay? But they sense it to you. All right. Sometimes your energy levels might be so high, you get around people, they start dropping stuff. They dropping their keys, they dropping their wallet, they drop their cell phone. Just because you walk by, they just drop something. Or when you walk onto a location, the light comes on, you know, and it's the street light. The street light comes on. Shit, when you leave, the street light go off. You know what I mean? You'll just notice all kind of just miraculous, phenomenal things that will happen because you in somebody else's presence. Or you own the scene, all right? And so, you know, contrary to this, what this also does that you got to keep in mind is it attract a lot of people to you that's not good for you, all right? You probably a chosen one and you wonder, like, why I keep attracting the wrong guys in my life? Why I keep attracting these deadbeats and, you know, guys that want to use me and guys that's just only after sex or whatever the case may be. That's because you got to understand, most of the time, these Decepticons and most people out here, you know what I mean? They sleep. But they attracted to something on a deeper level that they cannot see. They attracted to the light. Okay? So, like I said, like I always use the analogy, what does a bug do in the dark when he sees a light? It flies to it. Don't even know what the hell it is. Don't even know it can zap them. Or the bulb is too hot. They just know to fly to the light. Because that's where the energy is at. That's where they can be warm at. That's, you know what I mean? That's where they feel comfortable at. So when you out in public places, you got to be mindful of that. Like you can literally begin to attract people around you who is no good for you. But you got to be able to notice that immediately and get yourself off the scene or, you know, leave. You know what I'm saying? Or keep yourself from having a conversation with this girl who trying to get close to you. You can see her getting closer and closer. You know, you can see she hovering around you at this point because she know you got all the energy that she actually desires. All right. She see you get all the attention that she wants to have, you know. And so the only thing that these Decepticons know is to get close to you so they can stand in your light with you. OK. You know, it'll be some guys that come on the scene and they ain't up to no good. You know what I'm saying? They could be some drug dealers or something, or they could be some thugs or something like that. Why? They come up to you. They want to come around you and hang around you, you know, because they can sense that it's something special about you and they full of darkness. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to try to come around you because you make them look good for all the girls that's in the room because you got that light. And so since they close to you, they connected with you, it'll appear like y'all together or something, and they can steal a little bit of your light. You see what I'm saying? Because if the girls look at you, if the girls looking at you, then the girls gonna be able to look at them too, because they all trying to get into your light. That's one thing you gotta understand, being the chosen one. Okay, your presence is very, very strong. You have a really strong presence, and you are hard to ignore. All right. That's why when you meet people, man, it's like you can't get them off of you. You can't get them away from you. If you split up with a girl, you split up with a guy or whatever, man, you can never get rid of these people, man, because you hard to ignore. All right. You a chosen one. And once these people get connected to you and they realize that, it's nothing that they can do to try to get rid of the thought that you exist off their mind. Okay? They know you chosen, but like I said, most people is never gonna admit to this. They never gonna admit to this. Only another chosen person can admit that another person is a chosen one and that they have those qualities, okay? Because me personally, I did it all the time. Like, I've come in contact with, I can count on my fingers, probably 5-6 people in my life who I can still remember to this day, excuse me. And I just know they were special. Like when they got in my presence, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I just knew that God had something for them that's divine for them. I could see that this person was going to be famous. I just knew the person, and they ended up being famous. I'm not going to tell you these people who I know, but I just knew that like they had a vision, a divine vision, that they was greatness, because it's just the way they make you feel when they come around. Okay. And then once people start to actually get to know how you think and what you got going on for yourself, and once they start to get to know you personally and they get to see all these great things, these beautiful things, and all this intellectual knowledge that you know, it is hard for people to ignore you after they close the door on you. As a matter of fact, that's why most people do close the door on you, because they just can't take that shit. Okay. And it's gonna feel weird. You're gonna be wondering, like, most of the time, you're probably gonna be wondering, like, why do people just abandon you so easy for just the pettiest things? Why people want to start drama for you for nothing? Why I feel like people want to take everything that you have and you trying to barely make it for yourself? People gonna do the darndest things. You're gonna just be like, yo, why did they literally just walk around me as if I wasn't standing here? They know you were standing there. They just can feel and sense that you the chosen one. Okay, so they trying to get in front of you so you can see them. People gonna do all kind of little antics and just do all kind of just weird shit for the simple fact that they feel like you are better than them, and then they're just gonna want your attention. Okay, your presence is strong everywhere you go. Okay, you ever been in the house and you had next door neighbors and you felt like people was listening to you? That's a sign that your presence is strong. Okay, you ever been in a department store, let's say Macy's or Dillard's or something, to go shopping, right? And you in the area shopping for a shirt, and ain't nobody in that area. Ain't nobody over there but like one person over there in that one area shopping for a shirt. And then you look up 25 minutes later, it's like 10, 15 people around you shopping in that area. That's because, once again, you the chosen one and your presence is hard to ignore. People saw you in the store and they seen that you glow up. Okay, they see that you glow up. They think that you somebody. All right. And they want to come and be around you. They want to get next to you. They want to talk to you. They want to figure out, who are you? You know what I mean? You ever had people that say, I know you from somewhere. You ain't seen them a day in your life. They just be like, I know you from somewhere. I can't think of it. You look like somebody I know. Is it Deborah's son? I can't think of it. See, they don't know. They don't know you. They don't know you from a hole in the wall, from a can of paint. But see, that what they trying to do is they trying to comprehend what they don't understand. They trying to comprehend why you make them feel the way they feel. You know what I mean? They trying to comprehend this energy that's coming off of you, this specialness that's coming off of you, but they can't comprehend it. They don't comprehend it. But you can sense that they picking up on something. They can sense that they picking up on something. Okay? Because that's what people do. People walk around every day with their radars up, ready to pick up on the next best thing. Okay? So, being a chosen one, that's one thing that you have to understand everywhere you go. And you got to get to a point that you know how to move right. You got to move different. You got to start moving like the first lady and the president. You got to start moving real different. Okay. You got to be real strategic with the way you move. You got to watch who you hang out with. You got to ask who's all over there. I mean, don't just go over somebody's house if you don't even know who over there. Ask the people when they calling you and they inviting you to the show or they inviting you to the club or whatever. Ask who's going to be there. Let me know who's going to be there, because all of this determines how it's going to make you feel. Okay. And so since you the chosen one and your presence is strong everywhere you go, it's going to be people that follow you. It's going to be people that try to gang stalk you. It's going to be people that just try to just come up to you and just say little smart, slick shit. You know what I mean? They're going to be hating on you for no reason. They don't even got to know you. But the simple fact that you a chosen one, they're going to talk negative to you. They're going to talk toxic to you. They're going to tell you that you ain't no good. They're going to talk about your mistakes and everything. All of this is for you to be attentive to them. People want attention. And once they see the chosen one like yourself come around, it's a competition to get your attention. Okay? It's a competition to get your attention. All right? So I just made this video to let you know, man, everywhere you go, man, you really hard to ignore, and people cannot get over you. Okay? They probably thinking about you right now. All right? Can't nobody get over you. Okay? You are not to be forgotten. All right? So I hope this video resonated with you. If you like this video, make sure you comment below and let me know if you're the chosen one and you've been noticing that your presence is strong everywhere you go. And also give this video a thumbs up and share it to somebody who you think is a chosen one. It's your big brother Transgenius. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in one of my next videos. Peace.